It's the end of an era. Now, I don't pretend to be any sort of fashionista or anything, but everyone knows who Anna Wintour is. We've all seen The Devil Wears Prada. She's been in charge of Vogue for 37 years, so nearly 40 years. I thought she would have, when I heard that, I'm like, why didn't you hold on for till, the 40th year and end after 40 years and say 4 decades, 40 years is such a nice way to end it, but 37? But yeah, she's gone. And I'm like, wow. Now, she's staying around in other capacities, but she stepped down as, I think, the main editor, and she's picked a successor. And it's just kind of shocking. It's like the end of an era, literally. She's been in charge of fashion, essentially, for the last 37 years. And then when I thought about that, I'm like, she started in the late 80s. The late 80s is when things started to look pretty bad. And the 90s, I didn't really enjoy it. Fashion, I think she's responsible for contemporary fashion and the scene. And the scene is horrible. It's just all full of dour models who look like they haven't eaten in 20 years, since they were born, basically. Just I wouldn't want to be involved with the fashion industry. It just looks horrible. And I think she was part of the creation of the sort of modern era. And the only thing I really worry about is this new person going to respect her legacy, and other legacies as well, because Anna Wintour respected people like Madonna, and she always gave them the dues they deserved. And will the new person respect that, or will they be like, the person who was running the museum that had Marilyn Monroe's dress and gave it to Kim Kardashian because they thought it might actually make it more known, because they think more of the moment, and contemporary, and just, we just need to worry about 12-year-old TikTokers and what they think, as opposed to adults and actual important history. So I'm a little bit worried about what could happen to the industry now she's letting go of her iron grip. I'm assuming she'll probably ease out in the next couple of years, and probably around the 40-year mark will leave, and it'll be 40 years in the industry, 4 decades, just not all in the same role. But it's just it's a moment. I also recently realised that Dolly Parton has quit touring. She's retired from touring. She's doing a residency in Vegas. She's only doing a few shows, but they sold out in like a country minute. But that's another thing. Dolly Parton isn't touring anymore. I'm like, I don't like where this is going. It's like all the icons and divas are retiring. Cher's sort of doing her last tour and possibly her last album. I'm like, who's going to replace these amazing icons, these great stars? We don't have any. All we have is influencers who are one step away from us. They're doing the same thing we do. They just are doing it better, because they've originated it, or they just have had the money from family, to sort of do it. When you look at the Kardashians, they have no talent. There's nothing about them other than they were connected to the OJ case back in the day, and Kim worked for Paris, and they did sex. There's all this stuff, and it's like, these aren't really stars. These aren't really artists. Most of these people, they're just famous for getting attention, and there's really no value to that at the end of the day. And the idea that people see that as something to emulate is terrifying. So I worry about, the present sort of generation, that the kids, and what they're going to have to look forward to and look up to. There's really nothing to look up to. There's no aspirational figures. It's just opportunists and grifters. And yeah, it's just sad watching cinema and art just disappear. I mean, now we've got AI producing everything. Anyone can just use AI to create a movie or an image or a video, and yeah, it's just a really weird time to live, and I just don't know what the future's going to look like. And now we don't even have the reliability of Anna Wintour telling us what to wear anymore. It's just like too much change, and none of it good. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Anna Wintour stepping back from her role on Vogue and possibly moving towards retirement, and what that could mean for the whole industry and the whole scene and just everything.